Hello everyone, I'm Vince Balyola, BS Cream 2I. I will discuss to you the aims of La Liga Filipina and Rizal's establishments of it. La Liga Filipina was a significant political organization founded by Jose Rizal in the Philippines during the late 19th centuries. This essay aims to explore the objectives of La Liga Filipina and the reason behind Rizal establishments of this organization. Objectives of La Liga Filipina: Unity and solidarity. La Liga Filipina aimed to unite Filipinos from different social classes and regions, fostering a sense of solidarity among them. It sought to bridge the gaps between the rich and the poor, the educated and the uneducated, and the various ethnic groups within the Philippines. Political reforms. The organization advocated for political reforms within the framework of Spanish colonial rule. It aimed to address issues such as representation, equality, and justice for Filipinos. La Liga Filipina sought to promote the welfare and interests of the Filipino, striving for a more equitable and just society. Education and Enlightenment. La Liga Filipina recognized the importance of education in empowering the Filipino population. It aimed to promote education and intellectual development among Filipinos, emphasizing the need for knowledge and enlightenment to achieve progress and national unity. Economic progress. The organization also focused on economic reforms aiming to improve the economic conditions of the Filipino people. La Liga Filipina sought to address issues such as land ownership, agricultural productivity, and economic opportunities for Filipinos. Reasons for Rizal establishment of La Liga Filipina. Peaceful reforms. Rizal believed in the power of peaceful and gradual reforms to bring about change. He established La Liga Filipina as means to advocate for political and social reforms within the existing colonial system rather than resorting to violent means. National unity. Rizal recognized the importance of unity among Filipinos in their struggles for independence. He believed that by uniting Filipinos from different backgrounds and social classes, they could present a stronger front against Spanish colonial rule. Intellectual awakening. Rizal's aim to awaken the Filipino consciousness and promote intellectual development. He saw education and enlightenment as crucial tools for empowering the Filipino people and fostering a sense of national identity. Peaceful resistance. Rizal established La Liga Filipina as a platform for peaceful belief that by organizing and mobilizing Filipinos, they could effectively voice their grievances and demand reforms without resorting to violence. La Liga Filipina, founded by Jose Rizal, had significant aims to objectives that revolved around unity, political platforms, education, and economic progress. Rizal's establishment of this organization was driven by his belief in peaceful reforms, national unity, intellectual awakening, and peaceful resistance against Spanish rule. La Liga Filipina played crucial role in the Philippine struggle for independence, laying the foundation for future movements and organizations that would eventually lead to the country's liberation. The challenges in forging unity during Rizal's time. During Jose Rizal's time in the late 19th centuries, the Philippines faced numerous challenges in its quest for unity. This essay aims to explore the problems encountered in forging unity and during Rizal's era and the factors that hindered that achievements of cohesive national identity. Colonial divide and rule. Spanish colonial rule. The Spanish colonial government employed a policy of divide and rule, exploiting existing division among Filipinos. To maintain control, they fostered animosity between different ethnic groups, social classes, and regions, making it difficult to forge an unified front against colonial oppression. Ethnic and regional differences. The Philippines is a diverse nation with various ethnic groups and regional identities. These differences often led to conflict and rivalries, hindering the formation of a cohesive national identity. Socio-economic disparities. Class divide. The Philippines had a stark socio-economic divide with a small elite class controlling wealth and power while the majority of the population lived in poverty. This economic disparity created tensions and hindered unity among Filipinos. Lack of economic opportunities. Limited economic opportunities and land ownership issues further exacerbated divisions and hindered unity. Despite in wealth and access to resources, made it challenging to rally Filipinos around a common cause. Language and cultural barriers. Language diversity. The Philippines has the rich linguistic landscape with numerous languages and dialects spoken across the archipelago. This linguistic diverse pose challenges in communication and fostering a shared national identity. Language and cultural barriers. Cultural differences. Cultural variation, customs, and tradition differed across regions and making difficult to establish a ununified cultural identity. This difference sometimes led to a misunderstanding and conflicts. Lack of communication and infrastructure. Limited communication channels. During Rizal's time, communication channels were limited, making it challenging to disseminate ideas and mobilize people effectively. This hindered the spread of nationalist sentiments and hindered unity. Poor infrastructure. The lack of proper infrastructure such as roads and transportation system made it difficult for people from different regions to connect and collaborate effectively. Forging unity during Rizal's time in the Philippines faced significant challenge due to the colonial divide and rule tactics employed by the Spanish government. Socioeconomic disparate language and cultural barriers, and the lack of communication and infrastructure. These obstacles hindered the formation of a cohesive national identity and made it challenging to rally Filipinos around a common cause. Despite the challenges, Rizal and other Filipino leaders made significant strides in promoting unity and nationalism, laying in the foundation for the future movements that would eventually lead to the country's independence. Rizal's practical leadership demonstrated through La Liga Filipina. La Liga Filipina, founded by Jose Rizal in the late 19th century, served as a platform for advocating political and social reforms in the Philippines. This essay aims to explore how Rizal's practical leadership was demonstrated through his involvement with La Liga Filipina. Visionary leadership, clear objectives. Rizal's leadership was characterized by a clear vision and well-defined objectives. He established La Liga Filipina with the aim of uniting Filipinos, advocating for political reforms, promoting, educating, and fostering economic progress. Strategic planning. Rizal's practical leadership was evident in his strategic planning for La Liga Filipina. He outlined specific goals and devised devise strategies to achieve them, emphasizing peaceful resistance and the importance of education and enlightenment. Inclusive of and unifying approach. Embracing diversity. Research leadership was inclusive, recognizing the diversity of the Filipino population. He aimed to bridge the gaps between different social classes, ethnic groups, and regions, fostering a sense of unity and solidarity of Filipinos. Collaborative efforts. Rizal encouraged collaboration and cooperation among members of La Liga Filipina. He sought to bring together individuals from various backgrounds, leveraging their collective strengths and resources to achieve common goals. Peaceful resistance and reforms. A non-violent approach, Rizal's practical leadership was characterized by his commitment to non-violent means of reforms, with the framework of Spanish colonial rule, emphasizing the power of intellectual enlightenment and education. Advocacy for reforms. Rizal actively used La Liga Filipina as a platform to voice grievances and advocate for political and social economic reforms. Through publication, speeches, and discussion, he raised awareness about the injustice faced by Filipinos and proposed solutions for a more equitable society. Mobilizing and organization. Mobilizing Filipinos. Rizal's practical leadership was invented in his ability to mobilize Filipinos and rally them around a common cause. He utilized his influence and persuasive skills to garner support for La Liga Filipina, encouraging active participations and engagement for members. Organizational structures. Rizal established a well-structured organization with clear rules and responsibilities within La Liga Filipina. This allowed for efficient coordination and effective implementation of initiatives, showcasing his practical leadership skills. Rizal's practical leadership was exemplified through his involvement within La Liga Filipina. His visionary approach, inclusive and unifying mindset, commitment to peaceful resistance and reform, and ability to mobilize and organize Filipinos demonstrated his practical leadership skills. Rizal's leadership within La Liga Filipina play a crucial role in raising awareness, advocating for change, and laying the foundation for future movements that would eventually lead to Philippines' independence. And that's it. Thank you. I am Vince Balyola, Base Cream 2i.